There she is.
There. Hi. Rotund, portly dwarf. Red, very dirty beard and hair. Looking like he's not having a great time on this trek, mumbling to himself. Definitely overpacked for this shit, but you know, it is what it is. Just looking at the ground, not even paying attention, watching his step. I don't know what else to say about him right now. I mean, he's a grumpy Gus, it looks like. So he's
And right
just
now,
walking.
you're still at dawn. It hasn't become night yet, or dusk. Sorry. So it's literally just about to hit nightfall. But I mean, other than descriptor, you can actually have your character speak to everyone else.
How close do I get before I see them?
I mean, you spotted them from a mile away. You know these mountains like the back of your hand.
Sweet. And who's outside right now?
Myself and Kanji.
It appears to be a very
Kanji,
lovely
okay.
elf or a very disgusting elf, depending on what kind of dwarf you are.
Yeah.
And a individual with dragon-like features.
Yoshi's also around outside, but you've met him before.
Yes, indeed. And since I was talking with Paul during character creation and stuff, we figured, I mean, I've seen him around as well. But Shadow Scales, I know you're there. The rest of you lot with him?
I.
Hello? Are you our guide?
Eh? Oh. Yeah. That'd be me.
It's about time we found you. We thought something bad might have happened.
I was looking ahead. And let me tell you, if you... Thank goodness we're going up against undead, because... You know what kind of a trail you're leaving behind right now? This is ridiculous. Not being careful one bit, are you? Just trompsing all over the mountain. Ugh.
I'm more than certain the trail that he speaks of may be the trampling down the hill and the broken twigs in the shape of a body tumbling.
You're going to
do like 100 just different body marks along the trail in random areas from all the places she's tripped. Like, they've been through here.
I figured. Alrighty then. Well, good to meet you.
Well, hell, come on in, sit down for a spell, catch your breath.
Yep. Hi there. And then he just ignores all of you and then goes and sits down by, like, with his back up against the cave wall and just settles in.
I'm asleep.
You got a watch?
Us too.
Great.
You want to take the next one? We have no idea where you're.
Yeah, we're still looking for them.
Okay.
Yoshi comes back as Digbert falls asleep and is like, just as grumpy as always, I see.
Yeah, he's interesting.
And then I'll mention that, yeah, I'll take second watch and I'll go rest as well.
Very well.
He's so friendly. He's so cuddly and friendly. So cuddly. So friendly. So you're saying you just found a cave and we're just sleeping here now?
It's a very small cave, enough for us to essentially get through the night.
Sweet.
But also see if we can't find our lost guide.
We took the longer, safer way, but we had to rest.
That's fair. I took the dangerous way, and then I came back to find you, of course.
Given given the like, I mean, you're a Earth. What was it? Earth dwarf? Rock dwarf?
Rock dwarf with elemental earth instincts.
This isn't a bad cave.
It's a nice cave.
Pretty
It's comfy.
good cave.
It's comfy. It's nice.
I mean, I'm a cave elf.
It has it has a grand history of 0 cave-ins, and that's kind of the main point of our cave.
Thank you. Yes, that's what I look for. That's
It
why
was a
I
gift
am
from Lady
here.
Luck.
You don't
Oh.
know that. It could have caved in enough for it to just be 10 feet deep, and that's
Yeah,
I know that. Thank you very much. That's my job. That's why I'm here. Make sure you don't get
The
caved
cave
in
was
on.
a gift from Lady Luck. Worship my god.
But
I'm good. Thanks.
other than eventually Yoshi heading back and joining the group before night completely falls, nothing seems to happen, at least in the first part of the shift. So eventually, you guys switch places. So, who was in the first half?
Kanji and
Martle.
Martle. It's like Myrtle, but with an A.
So only 2 people were keeping watch for the first half?
Windscale, Kaiya,
Yes.
Yoshi.
I don't know if any of the other NPCs were. I just spoke
Oh,
for
Kanji. Okay.
I just
But
spoke for the 2 players.
But the dwarf, my brain, Klotz and Yoshi are doing the second half. Is that what I understand?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if the dwarf is.
I mean, I'll wake up for it like right away. No, if someone else gets up and tries to pass me, since I'm like just sitting at the cave entrance, just leaning, I'll get up.
We'll say that the NPCs joined in on the first half. So for the second half, I need you 3 to make a perception check for me.
Right.
Oh boy,
Oh, there it
I'm
is.
no good at these.
I got a 19.
How do I
Fantastic.
roll? Oh, roll the button. I got an 18 total. 11 plus 7.
Also
I'm
good.
blind.
While we're
I'm blind
sitting
in one
there,
I can't see out of the other.
you know how people like spin pens in their hands? I'm doing that with a knife.
Nice.
Okay.
I actually
I
don't
rolled a
cut
nat
myself,
1.
but it's unsettling to other people.
The thing is that none of you can see far enough in the dark to really, even if you can see in the dark, none of you can see far enough to really see anything out in the mountainside. Basically, if you can see in the dark, you can only basically see like maybe 30 feet beyond the cave. If you're standing at the edge of the cave, then, but basically, what it doesn't seem like Yoshi notices, but Klotz and
Just tell
what is our dwarf's name?
Just call me
Sorry.
Diggy.
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 Klotz and Diggy. Kaiya and Diggy. You start to hear the sound of something kind of stomping around in the distance. The first thing that goes off in Diggy's mind, because he's from these parts, that sounds like a bear. But something's not right. Feel free to use your skills as you see fit.
Okay, so Kaiya.
Is there a tree nearby?
Kaiya, what's your rate? What do you look
There-
like?
There is no apparent trees on this cliff, what is more or less cliffside at this point. It's mostly rocks.
I put a picture of her in chat. She's not that pretty though. I just couldn't find anything else close.
Gotcha.
Okay. Human?
Human.
Mm.
Okay. I am going to
Hey, string bean.
use stealth to be as quiet as possible,
You don't.
and I'm just gonna go put my hand on Kanji's shoulder and squeeze a little to try to wake him up without making noise.
Given more or less Kanji's, I guess, veteran background, I would say Kanji would wake up from that.
Okay, and I rolled a 20 on stealth.
Unless Kanji wants to roleplay that he's a heavy sleeper.
What's that? I'm snoring.
Hey.
You're snoring like making a little bit of sound, or you're snoring like loudly?
I mean, not like obnoxious, loud, that fat guy in the hotel room, but like every now and then you might hear like a grunt or a snore, but nothing like.
I kick him in the
But-
boot.
I don't know if dragons. I don't know how they would. What
You
they would sound like sleep.
You do feel somebody squeezing into your shoulder. You said you rolled a 20 for stealth?
Yep,
Okay.
30, 20.
I just kick him in the boot. I will leave it up to
So now
you if that means
feel-
butt or shoe. Okay. I'll
Oh,
leave that
by
up
the
to you.
way, did you like grumble bear or anything so I have some kind of idea of what it was, or did you say nothing?
I was gonna tell you, and then you walked away from me, so I
Do I
followed
need
you.
so-
to roll anything to see if I wake up or?
No, like I said, unless you want to roleplay your character as a heavy sleeper, you'll wake up to either a strong pinch on your shoulder or a kick to your boot.
I'm gonna jump up when he kicks my boot and look up and go, "What's wrong?"
Well, it's either a
Kaya's
bear
gonna-
or zombie bear,
Bear.
undead bear.
or-
Weird
Kaya
bear.
went to go do the like finger over lips, like be quiet,
Mhm.
but then the dwarf was like, "It's a bear or a zombie bear."
Yeah.
Was I awakened?
I was about to go to you next.
I ain't yelling. I'm just
You ain't yelling.
stating.
Okay. I just assumed dwarves are loud. I'm
Dwarves are
racist.
loud.
Anyways,
Doors are loud.
I
I'm loud
will
anyways.
then move on to Merkel. Is it Merkel?
Myrtle.
Meghan Markle.
Martle. Martle.
Martle.
Like Moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Mikey didn't even say his own character's
I
name.
didn't. I was completely lost because you.
But yeah, then I do the same to you and squeeze your shoulder.
You're gonna get a spider on your hand.
Okay. Well, I'm trying my best not to wake
Mhm.
you up in a fright.
Okay. I'm gonna wake up though.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Bear. Or a zombie bear.
Bear or zombie bear?
According to our
I'm-
guide.
I'm going to draw my swords and I'm going to quietly walk out towards
Do your
where.
character sheets say how far your dark vision is?
No.
I don't have dark vision.
My
Well, humans don't.
Dark vision, you can see darkness and dim light just
If
as
you
well
go
as
into
you see bright
feats,
light.
if you
Oh, is
go
it
into
under
feats, it'll
feats?
actually tell you how much. At
A
least
distance?
mine.
Really?
Wait.
It doesn't
Nope.
say how far.
No,
yeah.
it does not.
It's not giving me a length either. But
I'll
Alright,
look
here we
this
go.
up.
I think the default's what, 120 feet or something like that?
Well, it's usually 60 feet. I'm about to find out.
But that's
It used to
in-
be 60 and then 120 of dim after that.
I knew it was something like that.
Can see
Creature
perfect
with dark
light.
vision. It doesn't actually say.
Yeah, wait, this is
Uh,
the
you might be
spell.
able to just see period in dark. That'd be interesting.
There's no range on dark vision in second edition.
That's actually
Yeah,
cool.
so
I
it
thought
looks
that
Yeah.
was
like
stupid.
in the. It is black and white only, though.
yeah, it is black and white.
Okay, so that changes everything. Thank you. So what is greater dark vision?
I have
you can
no.
see it
I
magical.
it's a
through.
spell, and maybe it lets you cast on multiple people. I don't know.
I just shared the link from the core rulebook in character chat.
It's so fun figuring stuff out together.
I think it's fun.
I was just saying that. Worth older.
Most people don't agree with me, so I'm happy to hear that.
Oh, so a creature with greater dark vision can see through magical darkness.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is attractive.
Oh
That's a
no.
word, I guess.
Well,
Josh
I'm taking
likes
out
magical
my
darkness.
spyglass, and I am surveying the area for this
So-
supposed bear.
If you have dark vision,
Yes.
the world is shades of gray, but you can see as far as you normally would in daylight.
Yeah,
At least from
It seems like it seems like light and dark are essentially the same thing, but dark you just see in black and white.
Right.
Yeah. So for the individuals with dark vision, you'll have to let me know who has it.
I have dark.
Kanji.
Maybe I'd say maybe 300, 500 feet below you, you just see this hulking creature making its way left to right, left being facing out of the cave.
So it's going away from us or towards us?
It's going parallel to you,
Parallel.
below your cave.
I'm going to whisper back this information to
It
those that's
doesn't
near
seem to
me.
be going like straight towards you or anything. But for the people who have dark vision and rolled a 15 plus, who does that apply to?
Oh, what was the roll that you needed?
Perception, if you're gonna go and look.
Okay, yeah, 19 total with
Yeah.
dark vision.
17 with dark vision.
Okay. So anybody with dark vision that rolled above a 15, unfortunately need one more roll. I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's a learning process.
How dare you not know?
How dare I not
How
know?
dare you not know the things that you already didn't know?
Well, in the meantime, I had my master graduate orientation today.
Ooh.
Woo!
Cool.
Congrats.
So first step in bigger education than I already was educated in.
You are smarter.
Easy.
How'd it go?
No.
It went well. It was a lot of stuff I already knew because I'm going to the same university.
Hmm.
But I saw one of my friends and we chatted a lot, so that was nice.
Neat.
Nice.
She's the only other master's student from like our entire group of people who were in undergrad together that I saw.
What? Can you guys hear this annoying cat?
I
heard-
cannot, but
I
I wish
heard
I
her
could.
once.
I
Yeah.
heard a chirp.
Yeah.
Hi,
Oh my god, this
Hi!
is horrible.
Hi, you
Hi.
perfect soul.
Daisy May. Yeah, hi. What do you want, you round pear-shaped thing? What?
Josh,
Gingy's passed out on my lap. What's up?
did you get that I had rolled a nat 1 on that first perception check?
Good job, buddy.
I did not.
He was picking his nose instead of looking.
I just know
What?
that it's a critical failure, so I don't know if there was something that happened to me.
If
because
you
of
were completely by yourself on that chat, then yes.
And-
Otherwise,
Okay.
no.
Can I say that he dodged my dagger that went flying out of my hand?
Sure. Oh, geez, something just come out of the darkness. But okay. So recall knowledge for anybody who wants to roll this. To remember useful information on the topic, you can attempt recall knowledge. You might know basic information about something without needing to attempt to check. But recall knowledge requires you to stop and think for a moment so you can recollect more specific facts and apply them. You might even need to spend time investigating first. For instance, blah blah. Okay, so using lore or religion.
Are you sure? Because my lore is in mining.
This might be a good time for me to tell you that I have dubious knowledge as one of my skill feats.
Nice.
Devious knowledge? What's that?
Okay, I'll read it.
I'm so mad. I only have, like, for this first feat, I only have, like, 4 things I can choose, and they all suck ass. So I was very mad.
You're a treasure trove of information, but not all of it comes from reputable sources. When you fail, but not critically fail, a recall knowledge check using any skill, you learn a bit of true knowledge and a bit of erroneous knowledge, but you don't have any way to differentiate which one is which.
So
That
you're
is
Wikipedia.
That is freaking awesome. I love it.
You are now the group's Wikipedia.
Am I allowed to also roll this knowledge?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
My
you said
only
to
lore
roll
is
what,
in
Josh? A
Underworld,
lore?
so would I
I'll
do
have
this in
lore hunt.
religion?
All right. Well, you guys can roll lore, nature, occultism, or religion.
Occultism.
Lore hunting. Roll.
I
Dirty
got
20.
19.
Okay, I'm not gonna use
Can
my
I roll
lore because
on their
mine's
description?
purely mining, so I'm not gonna
Mine's
use
Underworld.
that.
It doesn't feel right.
Yeah, so I'm not using
And
that.
the number you gotta beat is 18.
Dang it.
I
Can I
passed.
roll
12.
this based on their description of things, Josh?
Say what?
Can I roll this based on their description of things since I can't see it myself?
Yeah. If they're sharing the information, you can make that roll.
That's why I asked.
I got a 16.
21.
19.
12.
20.
So, for those of you who rolled an 18 and can see the creature, you basically are pretty sure that that's an owlbear, which is incredibly dangerous.
That's terrifying.
After some other additional input, though, you're pretty sure it's already dead.
Yes!
Or what?
Zombie.
That's even more terrifying.
Like
Yeah,
it.
that didn't comfort me at all.
See how it's
So,
moving? I
adding
think there's
those
something
two
wrong
back
with it.
together,
The bad news, it's an owl bear. The good news, it's already dead. Oh wait, that's just more bad news.
So,
it's already dead and still moving, which
The good news is it's dead. The bad news is it's
It's
undead.
dead.
I'm going to whisper back all the information to them and hold up my finger for like the shh and just
But-
keep watching it.
out of all of you though, Yoshi is the one because you got 21, right?
Yes.
Followed
Out of
by
all-
19.
Out of all of you though, Yoshi is the one that's basically like a trillion red flags just went off in your brain. Like, nope, nope, nope. This is bad. This is really bad.
I'm gonna whisper to our dwarf friend and say, like, how dangerous is this thing? Because you're our guide, so, like, you should have an idea.
well,
Considering right now your friend Yoshi is just sitting there like, this is bad, dude. This is real bad.
judging by the shivering of Yoshi's tail there, I'd say very bad. I mean, yeah, no, there are bears that can happen in this area, but it ain't moving right. And
Glad
that,
you can make it
see that little twitching at the end of his tail? That's not good. No. Mm-mm. So, shush. Shush.
I don't suppose any of you are clerics who can do something about undead.
Quite the opposite, actually.
I'm looking at the NPCs.
The NPCs are still asleep unless I didn't hear anybody say that they woke them up
We
too.
did not.
Oh, I was gonna wake everyone up. I'm sorry I didn't declare that, but I
Let
would
them
have liked to
sleep.
have woke everyone
No,
up.
no.
So
Can I cuff you up?
as you wake everybody up, the armored gentleman. What? What's going on?
Quiet. There is an undead owlbear. Not far
Kill it.
from here.
He starts to stand up and get
No.
his stuff.
That's
Oh my god, it's
why,
already
why
dead.
Did you wake him?
Well, let's go
Because-
over it again.
We can't just let them get slaughtered by an owlbear.
Nonsense.
They're not gonna get
Yeah.
slaughtered.
He picks up his shield and he picks up his morning star, and he gets everything together and he starts walking out. He goes,
I step in front of him.
where is it?
Hello there.
What?
Hi there, I'm your guide. If you could please go back inside the cavern so I don't have to scrape you off of whatever tree this thing rams you into, that would be just great. If you need something to help you sleep, how about a little wine to take the edge off? We've got this covered, that's what we're here for. Now get back.
Now,
Now.
social interactions. So are you kind of aiming for like intimidate, or are you trying to
Yes.
aim for persuasion?
Get back. I was being nice, and then I threw in the...
So everything in Pathfinder 2e is tiered. So basically, you start in neutral or worse or better, depending on the scenario, and you move the needle towards better or worse, depending on the outcomes of your rolls.
I am trained
So-
in intimidation, because of course
Well,
I am.
so basically, we're going to start you off as, instead of neutral, we're going to start you off in the negative. Like, he's not going to be willing to listen to you at first. And I need your best intimidation roll that you can give.
That's awesome.
Can I assist?
Are we allowed to
Because-
aid?
Yeah, I said if you want to aid, you can. Like I said, but before she rolls, I need you guys to roll and then tell me if you
Well,
pass the check to
you-
add your point.
So I got a 23. And
Okay.
to add, I'll hold up my hands and be like, "Whoa, don't be rash. Sit down."
I
Okay,
rolled
but-
an 8.
However, while
am-
I'm intimidating, I kind of slip and then right my balance, and then give him a stare again.
So Kaiya gets a +1.
If I can, I'm not going to say a thing. I am just going to frill my lizard frill.
Oh, okay.
Which allows me to
Ew.
intimidate without any words.
Are
So
you
it
like
allows
a
me to-
Dilophosaurus or something?
Oh god.
Yeah, something like that. So
It's my
He's a
favorite.
lizard.
that will be a flat 11.
Just to fill you in, Robyn, you weren't here, but my character's very clumsy.
I think I can tell. You
Yeah.
know, I'm starting to piece that together.
A flat 11, unfortunately, does not help. So, Robyn, you can go ahead and make the intimidation check and add +1 circumstance bonus to it.
Here,
Is-
I'll
I'll be
even
back in just a moment.
Is
roll it.
Petey the
Oh,
owlbear?
wait, it's D&D. Oh,
It's
okay.
PD now.
PD
I
is
am
the
indeed the
owlbear.
owlbear.
Oh, wait. Okay,
Do you,
plus
do you
one.
actually have a character to join us with?
I
No.
do have one, but I'm
Oh.
finishing his details, his spells.
Sick.
We're
Well,
level
just
1.
level 1, so...
You
I
idiot.
know, it's not
Get
that
in
much.
here. Get in here. We're level 1.
Also,
Gonna
hi,
get it.
I am happy to hear your voice.
Hello.
Yeah, I only got a 12 with that +1. So
So,
I'm much smaller than him. He's not phased.
so even with you guys trying to assist, it actually kind of seems to backfire a little bit. He goes, "You all are being ridiculous. I was paid to come here and fight I will." And he goes, "Stand aside," and he just kind of pushes you out of the way and starts
Can,
making his way down the hill.
can I rush in front of him and just try to diplomacy him by saying, yeah, we're here to fight, not owl bears. We gotta get that artifact. We can't waste our strength.
So, like I said, so neutral dial, it's already starting native. If you want to try again, you can.
I'm gonna try it.
I have a question before
Yeah.
before I need to know this before I figure out if I can help with that or not. Does non-lethal attacks count here? Can I hammer throw to knock him out?
You can, but you have to understand that if you do a non-lethal attack and you don't actually hit him, knock him to 0, it's just an attack, and he probably will be really pissed off.
Boo.
Which means he's definitely going to either fight us or, I don't know, poison our water supply.
Is anyone
doesn't-
helping?
Yeah, I'm helping. Okay.
Oh,
He
yeah.
he doesn't give off the impression that he's a very intelligent individual.
Same.
I don't think you understand what's happening. That thing is much too strong for
So,
us.
if people are aiding, go ahead and make your aid persuasion roll. Or
Yes.
is it diplomacy here?
Diplomacy, yeah.
Make your aid diplomacy roll, and then once everybody who's helping helps, then we'll see what Kachina's roll is.
I don't do diplomacy, okay?
16.
I got a 6.
6 does not help.
I
don't
got
talk to people.
an
6
11.
was 1 away from being a critical failure.
Yeah.
I got 11 because I have minuses.
Note
I
to
don't
self,
think that
don't bother
helps.
talking to people. Got it.
Yeah.
Josh, do I
Hey,
know what class he
also-
is?
He's wearing metal armor and a metal helmet and a shield and a morning star.
Ah, a wizard.
I knew it.
I accidentally rolled twice. I can use the first result, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I got a 14. I don't know if anyone aids.
I don't think I made
I
it.
got a 16.
I heard an 11 from Robyn.
There's a
16.
6 on me, so that's a no
Yeah.
on my end.
So, Paul was the only person that helped out this time around with a +1. How are you assisting her and getting him to stop?
Soldier, stand down.
Oh, okay.
From one
But-
fighter to another, I'm thinking.
But he kind of stops when he hears the soldier stand down, and then after Kaiya says everything that she says, he's like, and he kind of clicks his tongue and turns around and starts walking back toward the cave.
Doesn't even say nothing, just shakes his head grumbling, just slowly walks back.
She kind of dramatically acts as if she's wiping sweat from her brow, and then she looks back at the other people, and she's like, "Are any of you like a cleric?
Why?
Can you do something about this undead?" Well, I
Why?
think clerics can like get rid of them.
No, but why deal with it's not coming after us? We can just leave it be and it'll be someone else's problem.
Is the owlbear still traveling in its perpendicular direction?
GM, can I do like a knowledge nature about owlbears? Like, if they catch the scent of people, do they stalk them?
Living. What was your roll
For nature?
for the lore check earlier?
Oh, the lore check earlier. Hold on. Wasn't it occultism? It was a 19.
Yeah. So, in life, yes. In death, it doesn't have access to any of its senses anymore.
Okay, well,
It's basically if you get it within a certain distance of undead, they just sense life, I guess is the best way to put it.
when you say that, my face
I'm-
goes blank for a minute, and I'm like, you know what? I was thinking as if this thing was alive and was gonna hunt us down if it smelled us. You're probably right.
Hi.
If we just stay quiet and stay out of its way, we should be fine.
I'm going
I'm gonna
continue
slide
watching
over
it with the spyglass.
I'm gonna slide over to Dig and be like, "Hey, can you guide us out of here right now without
should
going
leave.
near that thing?"
Now? Why? We just started. We got time yet.
Because if it comes this way, it might sense life, and then we will have to deal with it. It's best we get away from it.
Given the whole time period that has passed as all this has been going on, it's just made its way left to right. That's pretty much almost completely passed by the cave at this point.
Oh, then just let it pass.
Just wait a little longer. It'll sort itself out.
But had that gentleman been, or at least in your minds, has that gentleman been a little bit more obnoxious, that might have not been the case.
Last time I wake up the extras.
I'm just Yoshi's gonna mumble under his breath next time we're eating him.
I've got
But
some
yeah.
seasonings.
You can do that.
got you covered. She's a strange one.
So, should we
What?
continue our rest then?
Yeah, I was about to say, what are you guys doing now?
Yeah, no need to worry.
I'll keep watch. If it doubles back, I'll wake you up again.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it's gone on its merry little way, then resume back to resting and just keeping my swords a little bit closer now, just in case.
Pedi, did you
That
make a
in a
character
way.
yet? Pedi, did you do your homework yet?
Oh no, my
Just
homework.
wandering aimlessly.
Oh no,
up
my
there.
homework.
Pedi, you're so bad at
Well,
homework.
the rest of the night actually goes out without any problems. Dawn breaks.
Oh, phenomenal.
No other
Do-do-do-do-do.
undead seem to be in the area as light breaks across the mountainside. The sound of some rocks tumbling and birds chirping and the random tree here and there. None around the cave, but there are some much further away from it. And the dirt patches. Where you guys at, it's just all rock.
I'm comfy here. Wake up to me
Well-
cuddling a rock.
You gonna
There's a
start
spider
waking
next
up
to the
all
rock.
the people who's asleep?
I said with your guy present, you guys can actually make your way straight towards the entrance and save at least a little bit of time without any what's the word?
Dilly-dallying.
Delays.
No,
Penalty.
dilly-dallying.
You can make a beeline
close.
without exhausting yourselves is the best way to put it.
Well, pack up my tent and follow the guide.
Alright. Who's in Tailspire?
I am.
Oh,
I sent you a message,
shit.
by the way.
Oh, let me see the message real quick.
You have to give me a little bit. to
Secret
get in.
message. Secret
Ooh,
message.
let me open it.
Secret Asian man, secret Asian man. He's giving you a number, taking away your name.
Yeah, well,
What?
what?
Huh? Huh?
What?
Have you all seen?
Eh?
Have any of y'all seen the
Not
live
really,
action
no.
One Piece?
I
No.
No.
have
I've
not
seen the
yet,
first
but it
two
is.
episodes.
Yeah,
I have watched all 8 episodes. I'm very happy with it.
I'm hoping to watch.
I'm gonna point
I don't
out.
have a TV, but I was hoping.
I have never watched One Piece in general, so the
so-
live action is my first foray into
It
it.
should be.
It's going to work the same way as
Yeah.
it does, like with Harry Potter watching the movies versus the books.
That's what everyone
It's going to
online
be
said.
slightly different from the anime and the manga, but if you've never seen it, there is enough information to put you on the same spot as everyone else would be.
Okay.
So you
Cool.
don't have to
That's what I
actually
was hoping
watch the
for,
anime
like-
to know what's going on in the world.
Oh, fantastic.
For you.
That was my main concern. Is like, if I watch this, am I gonna be able to have conversations with people who watch the anime?
No, you shouldn't anyway.
Don't talk to them.
Don't talk to them. They're weird people.
We don't talk to
I am,
those
I am
people.
now in a place between boards.
The space between.
Martle,
Martle,
blessed be. Could you stream for us?
Sure. As soon as I figure out what the hell's going on here.
Are you here now, Paul?
Yes, I am in.
Thank you.
This'll work.
Is your character staying the same? Pedi?
Oh yes, my character is staying the same.
What's it? What's their name?
Oh, I got you. Let me message you.
I'm stabbing everybody, and then we'll just move on our way.
Oh damn!
It's fair. I deserved it.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Well, I need you to guide me so you don't get stabbed.
Oh,
All right, let me give you control
Also fair.
over this one.
Wait, which lizard am I?
Oh no,
You
it didn't work.
are the one holding a spear. I couldn't find one that didn't have one in its hand, unfortunately.
You're the
No, that
troglodyte.
worked.
I wanted to make
assuming
a
this is
spear lizard
Martle.
based on this character
I think
from a
Paul's
book
the
I
other one.
love.
This one's me.
Jiggle jiggle. Got big feet.
Found Robyn.
Yeah.
Player permission. Michi.
There's
Are these new figures in Tailspire?
They've always been there. It's just I've never used them for anything.
I've never seen this lizard guy.
That one's actually brand new.
That's pretty cool.
It looks like the rat thing behind him's trying to bite on that spear.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
I shall rename that to Yoshi. Does anybody want to help Dave for his moving?
I mean, I can. I did it. I had control of him and Quip and Robyn before.
I will give
Oh shit!
you, and we're gonna name this guy Diggy.
Digbert.
Diggy.
Anybody, are you gonna help with that too, or is somebody else gonna help with Diggy?
You can give me Diggy.
I am a dwarf and I'm
All right.
digging a hole. Diggy,
So,
diggy,
as you
hole.
guys come up to what is more or less getting to the top of the mountain, you see the mine entrance, but there's undead just kind of wandering around all over the place. It doesn't appear like they've really noticed you yet.
What do you think?
That's a big one.
Divide and conquer?
Yes.
Or
The
group
one
together?
right in front of the cave entrance, very large.
You want me to gather
Would
them all up
divide and
somewhere?
conquer The small ones. I don't
I think
know
divide and
how much,
conquer is the way to go.
I don't know how much damage control we have as far as big numbers, or rather big areas. We
So,
are only level 1
You
by
guys are
character.
kind of grouped up at the moment, but the four NPCs have not quite caught up with you. But given Buckethead's track record,
Oh no.
the moment he sees these things, he's probably going to do something stupid.
String bean, on him. Get him. Get him.
Those were names.
All right. Well,
Don't let him see.
I think we should try to approach quietly and try
Hey,
to pick off
Kaiya,
the ones that are closer
Kaiya,
to
I am
us.
talking to you. Rhea.
Your best still.
Rhea, are you here?
I am Kaiya.
Okay, yes, hello. You are String Bean now.
Hello.
Hello.
No, I'm not. Don't call me that.
It's the nickname that traumatized one of my characters, so now traumatize you.
Yes, I'll traumatize others.
So she is bequeathing it to you.
She looks you dead in the eye, and her lips wobble, and she's like, "My dad used to call me that, and he drowned.
Oh.
Please don't call me
And
that."
now the
I'm sorry
trauma's
about
back.
that, but I will keep the memory alive by continuing to call you String Bean. No, okay.
You hurt my heart every time you say it.
Fine, just go deal with Buckethead.
Just call me
Am
Klotz.
I able...
Whatever, Klutz, go deal with Buckethead.
Klutz? Okay.
Good, because I
Job is
forget.
Buckethead from seeing things.
You know how I am with names, you guys. This is gonna be
Is this
impossible.
Buckethead or is this Buckethead?
No, the guy with the bucket on his head, I think.
This is
Gosh.
Buckethead.
Have
But-
we encountered these type of undead before?
Yeah.
So we
I
know
mean-
how fragile or strong they are.
I mean, they're generally pretty much pushovers for the most part, but that big one does not seem to be the same. And if you, like I said,
can
if you ever want to learn more about monsters that you don't recognize, I just need a lore check.
Eh.
I'm
But
gonna do a lore
I
check
I
for
don't
that
like
big guy.
using lore because my lore is mining. It's not lore for everything. It's mining lore. Like I was level 5,
Yeah,
I
like
had
lore is
2 different
different.
lores. I had mining ore and I had like earth lore. Or dirt
Yeah, but
lore.
lore is just knowledge that you know or you remember.
Not
can be-
correct. Not correct.
But it
because-
it says lore with like a ... and then underworld.
Josh, when I was level 5, I had 2 lores, and they were different.
Right.
Yeah,
I had
lore
lore
I'm
about
talking
mine.
about is called recall knowledge.
We don't have that.
I don't
All I
know
have is
that.
mining lore.
Everybody has that. It's a general skill.
No, okay,
No.
if you
Where?
Hold on.
It's not going to be on your character sheet. They're general skills everybody has. Let me.
But if
It
I
is
had my
actually
2
on your
different
character sheet.
lores,
Oh, it is.
where?
Right. Those are
So like,
lore.
if you are you
Go ahead.
using the website or the app?
The website.
I'm also using the website. If you click on the lore, you should get. I'm gonna throw it up in general chat. Like if you click on the
Recall
lore, that
knowledge.
should pop up, and then you
Oh,
can recall knowledge.
Yes.
But that doesn't have its own
There
number.
There are.
It's to say.
Six-
However,
No.
from the rule book, even if you're untrained in lore,
Oh.
you can use it to recall knowledge.
No, hold on. Look, the following skills can be used to recall knowledge: Arcana, crafting, lore, medicine, nature, occultism, religion, society. The DM should be deciding which one is the best to use.
Right, but also for monsters, anybody can recall knowledge on monsters, but they have to beat a DC using their skills. So this is kind of like the whole, you can use your skills for initiative, even though it kind of doesn't make sense for crafting to be what is your initiative to me.
But it does say under lore that if you use this, it has to be for the subject of the lore skills subcategory.
Right, and and that was my fault. I said lore instead of recall knowledge. What I want you to do is a recall knowledge check.
With which skill?
Whatever one you think would actually apply.
Nature.
None of them for me.
Nature, probably.
Whatever.
If
Okay.
you can,
I have lore hunting. Would that allow me to use lore here in this?
Wait,
Yes.
Arcana is used for creatures of arcane significance, so I think that would include undead, wouldn't it?
it actually is split up into occultism for this one.
Yeah, it says creatures of occult significance, creatures of religion, so
Esoteric
depending on what you
planes.
want, that's what you roll.
But basically, I'm saying recall knowledge, and like I said, we're figuring this out. But I would say recall knowledge, and then tell me what skill you're trying to use, and I'll make a decision.
I'm sorry to ask a question. Are we all rolling this or just one person?
This will be everybody, so to see if you individually.
And is it about the undead?
It's recall knowledge, but this is an undead, so yes.
So I think it would be best to use occultism or religion.
If you got it.
Well,
I
I
have
just
occultism, so that's what I'll use.
I just
both,
clicked
but...
lower because I was
But
trying to
you-
get that to work, but I got dirty 20. Does mining lore count towards this? Is there
Digging
like a
co-
Wendigo that I know of in the mines? And this is that? An undead Wendigo?
Well, Dicky travels these mountains all the time, so I highly doubt that he hasn't at least seen one of these yet.
Sweet.
Wendigo don't live underground.
You obviously haven't seen that
as
one very
dirty
specific
20
movie that I
plus
saw where they
something.
were in the tunnels.
Or that
Oh.
game.
Pretty
I
sure
meant
that's
that
that
game,
the actual
yes!
lore around them.
Yes,
The
that
DC
game.
for this creature is 16.
I
Well,
passed.
12 won't do it.
Good.
20.
So anybody who got a bit 16, occasionally undead just kind of power up. They gained enough negative energy doing the things that they do, or they just exist long enough that they get stronger. And this seems to be one of those creatures called a zombie brute, where the zombie actually gets bigger for either succeeding in killing people or living long enough to grow. Sure,
One, am I on the party now?
correct.
Or have I been? Okay. And two, what does everyone look like? What's everyone's thing? I want to picture
Okay,
it real
quick.
quick.
So
There are-
I put a picture in chat.
There are
Okay, done.
also,
pictures in the in-character chat.
yeah, in
Okay,
character
I've
chat, you'll
seen- I've
find
seen
pictures of Martle, her spider fiddles, Kaiya, and Yoshi.
If you go back a little bit further in the chat, you'll also find Diggy and Kanji.
Okay.
Well, I'll
got
Just
it.
just
a
put a new
dwarf.
one in.
Oh yeah, there is.
Not sure if Fiddles is a ladybug or a spider.
I
Fiddles is so-
guess for anyone who wants, I mean, Attica, it's a spider, but that's up to you guys if you really want to go look and figure it out. Otherwise, it looks like a ladybug.
I am quite terrified of spiders, but it's so cute.
Yeah, me too.
Is that
But
a
this
real
character
life
isn't.
terrified of spider?
Oh, girl.
Both. Wonderful. All right.
What do you, we can take
I
out
have
the
a
small
role
ones.
question that I
What do you
put in
want
the chat.
Okay. Oh. Put it
But
in
yeah, you
general
guys have
instead of
about
in
like
character.
maybe 2 minutes before the rest of the group gets up here.
Okay, so we should start maybe clear. We can split up, clear the small groups, and then move together to strike the big one.
Do we take Buckethead
They're
with us?
very easy to deal with on their own. I wouldn't. I would say if they're singled, if these undead are just singled out, no more than 2 people per group. There's 10 of us, so somebody keep an eye on Buckethead, and then somebody else, and keep going.
All right.
Well,
You
I'm
can
staying behind
try
this
and
tree.
fiddle around here with frontline and backline, but I don't think it's necessary for this.
I'm gonna
We'll
look at
see that.
everyone and give them the thumbs up if they're ready for me to attack.
I don't even know where you are.
I
Oh,
Over
you're
by
over there by yourself.
throw up my pickaxe.
I challenge it by using one.
Don't we all?
Well, if you roll a 1 and re-roll it, the only way to go is up.
Or another
Yeah,
one.
like rules as written. You can spend 1 hero point to re-roll a check. You must use the second result, and this is a fortune effect, which means you can't use more than 1 hero point on the single root check.
Thank you,
How
Dave.
about an 8?
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
I'm a fighter. We don't stealth.
So
I don't
back
stealth.
here, it appears that the zombies are looking your way. They haven't done any. At that point, they like immediately swivel and look in your direction.
I'm gonna stay right here with both my swords drawn. That's just
Sheriff,
kind of-
cool your scales.
Can somebody go with Kanji? Can somebody go with Kanji then?
I was put on babysitting duty. Do I have to stay here?
No, you can go clear out the regular undead. Just make sure they don't go charging for the big guy.
How can I do that if I'm clearing them out?
Well, if your partner is agreeing to not be an idiot, then that's the way to go.
Yeah, he's probably not going to do that.
Okay, then just stay put.
I hide behind Buckethead.
So, who's the blonde on
agree
there?
with
So then,
Let's say, Pedi, did you want to introduce your character? We'll just say that you've been really quiet up to this point.
Okay.
So
Fair.
quiet.
So, a Ratfolk has been following you around this entire time. It's a very small figure with a very large cloak over it. The only thing sticking out is its very long snout. Has very dark gray fur. You see eyes are really pronounced sideburns and really bushy eyebrows. Under the cloak, he's dressed quite for Ratfolk, and under the cloak makes him look hunched. It's just his pack. It's just his bag, and he also has a little folk on his shoulder. It's a little rat.
That just
But,
seems wrong. That
Yeah,
seems
the rat
just-
has a rat.
It seems wrong. I don't know why. It just does.
Does this
What's
rat
his-
by chance have hands that can cast scrolls for you?
No, it does not
Because
have
I
hands.
had a rat like that in the first
Not yet.
Pathfinder game, but I had to feed it the blood of orphans.
Yeah, not level,
Oh.
not at level
You
1.
had to ritually get that. That's kind of
Not
funny.
at level 1 yet. Come on, Fuzzy.
But,
Let's go take
yes,
care of it.
His name is Nicodemus.
I like it.
So, I was letting him catch up, but also I was letting something play out. All of a sudden, you just hear this blood-curdling battle cry
Yep, there you
as
go.
Bucket just screaming at the top of his lungs, just is like, ah! And he sprints past everybody, jumps off the rock, and starts going straight towards the first zombie. All the zombies just swivel in place, and immediately,
He's so
they seem
fucking
to, other than
stupid.
the big one, they seem to be shamblers, which are the slowest and the dumbest of the bunch.
I turn my head and very pointedly
to that
stare
the big zombie roll.
at Miss Klutzy.
The undead that get stronger also become more intelligent.
Oh,
So fair warning.
It's all those brains they were eating. They
right?
finally got enough.
Oh.
Yep.
I very pointedly stare at Kaiya.
I really tried, okay? But he has eyes.
I'm just gonna let out one slow
Mhm.
sly, reach out and grab my boomerang. And get
Why
out
would I want him
close
to
and
run like
throw
crazy
the
at the
closest one that I
zombies?
can hit, cause yeah, they're angry. There's no
So
Whoever
that
can move me.
I will say, one fact you don't know about her, she has been hiding behind people during encounters.
That's fine. Perfectly okay with that.
So before anybody moves it anywhere, I need you all to roll initiative.
With perception?
Yeah, how do you... There's no
you can
button.
use perception to... You can use...
Okay, Robyn was not here for this explanation.
Neither was she.
Initiative is rolled with a skill check, usually perception, but in other cases the GM might allow a different skill.
Okay.
So if you can...
Okay.
If you can sell it to me, I'm more than happy. But it's either perception, because you see what's about to go down, acrobatics, because you're getting yourself ready quickly, or athletics, you're getting yourself ready quickly, or dexterity, as it stands.
I'd like to do fortitude. I just like, I spit and I grab my pickaxe and I'd like to run in and charge battle crying as well. Does that count as fortitude?
As it
Sounds like
stands,
intimidation.
as it stands, I'm going to go ahead and allow it
Yes.
until I understand the process more.
Yeah, it
Can I
does.
roll with
Fortitude
stealth
doesn't say
and
much.
by stealthing myself?
Yes.
Can I also do that?
Yes.
Natural
I
20! Natural 20.
Fantastic.
Do we
Please?
get anything for natural 20s?
No.
No.
Please,
I also got a nat 20.
Natural
please
20!
put the number you rolled for your initiative and what you used to get that initiative.
Oh, okay.
So that way I understand how you're... Yeah, because that's... Entering battle and stealth is different from entering battle with fortitude.
Okay, and could I enter it using acrobatics as I quickly rush in? Okay.
I'm gonna just knock my character over to signal she's in stealth.
Technically, I said you're a wizard.
Yes.
Is investigation one of your strong points?
Investigation, is that a skill on this?
Yeah, that's an intelligence skill.
No, there's no investigation
It's not
anymore.
What
Investigation.
investigation anymore?
There
No.
is no investigation.
Now,
Oh, there's a
Oh.
detective
investigation
feat.
split up between different skills.
There's a
Yeah,
detective
there's
feat.
Society being one of them.
Society, lore.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to use lore, that would still make sense.
Okay.
Because you're basically, oh, I know how the undead are about to act. I'm ready to fight.
That works. I'll roll it. Rolling.
So Kanji,
I've rolled 5.
Come on, man.
Okay, but it's a 12. It's a 12. It's a 12.
Okay.
And remember, everybody
New
gets
game, old Pedi.
everybody gets a hero point for
Yeah.
just a new session, which is inspiration, and then some of you get 2 for showing up at 6.
Oh, do we have to use hero points by the end of the session?
Yes, they disappear
Oh.
by the next session.
Can I re-roll my initiative then?
Yeah, but you have to take the new result.
I know. That's better.
And just put that in character chat when you're done, PD. And if whatever.
An action called affix a talisman. You spend 10 minutes affixing a talisman to an item. What the hell does that mean? What are
There-
talismans?
It's like a
There's
power-up
a
rune.
lot of
Necklace,
studying to
right?
this.
Or it's just like
It's like a power-up rune.
All right. So the zombies have slow. So based off of that, they automatically lose the first round, even though the dude was running and screaming. So we are going to start with our highest, which is Diggy 28.
Alright.
Now you have 3 actions. You basically pick 3 things you do, and that's the end of your turn.
I am far away. I would like to chase after him. Movement speed of 20 feet. How close is he if I were to run?
So you can attack once without having penalties. You can attack up to 3 times, but the penalty gets bigger for every extra time you swing.
Okay.
But you can stride, which is just moving, 3 times without penalty. So you can move up to 60 feet if you just want to move to get closer.
Move me 20 feet towards him, because I don't know who's making a bubble right now. Because we need to do. I have to go around the rock. Like, what? No, you have to go.
This is the 20-foot bubble.
Great. 20 feet towards him, and then I guess another. I just want to around the rock, see how.
Wait, which way did he go?
He's up here at the top.
I can't see.
He is west.
I think that's why
Are
we're
you
having
talking about
problems,
Kanji?
because Mikey is
No,
holding.
I don't. Well, okay. There's too
Diggy
many people
is
talking.
behind
Hold on.
you.
So, Robyn, who are you looking
Diggy.
to get?
Buckethead. Where is
Buckethead.
Buckethead?
That's what I wanted to know. Where is
Yes.
Buckethead?
Buckethead is in gold.
Buckethead is. I'm doing it off of your character right here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's where he.
That's
went to.
very far. Okay.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, 60 feet in his direction, please.
So for people who are moving other people, I'll do the bubble measurement for you guys. You just have to move them.
Thank you.
You move all the way to the edge if that's where you want to move.
Yup.
I just that's
Sorry,
it,
I
right?
didn't mean to roll that.
You can actually move a little bit farther,
Like outside of it,
a little
As
bit
long
back.
as the base touches.
Okay. Like this.
Basically,
As long
you
as the
can
base
move
touches.
the middle of your piece to the line of
It was like clipping
If
to spaces instead of half a space.
because
Yup.
where you are is the middle of your token.
Is there a way to
Okay.
change the color of our lines when we're measuring stuff? Because I cannot see against this white marble.
As far as I can see, no.
Oh, that's annoying.
so sad, yeah.
I think that's something that I might be able, because people basically they symbiotes are mods. I can try and see if there's a mod for it, but in the base thing, no.
So I'm just chasing
you
after
use
him with the pickaxe. Just yelling, get back here, you daft bastard! Wait for the group! Yup.
And that's the end of your turn. 3 moves.
Yep.
All right. Then we're gonna go with Yoshi, who's chosen stealth.
I'm gonna go to the north, by the treasure chest.
What treasure
and I
chest?
have the one
Right,
that's in the
yeah.
crystals there.
What treasure chest?
You
don't see it.
You don't see
I
shit!
don't actually see it
I
there.
have to dig it up
but,
first.
Like, that's the path I'm taking. Wait, can I go around that towards the undead that's over there? Question mark?
Yeah, I mean, you can go anywhere. What's your movement speed?
25.
So you can move up to 75 feet if you use all of your movement to move, or all of your actions to move.
All right. I'm gonna head north towards that path that's there. Is the treasure chest actually there, or is it not there?
Well, once you get there, yes, you see it.
Cool. I'm gonna just stop there.
So
I think
from
that's
where you were, I would say that's 2 actions to move.
okay. Can I attempt to open the chest?
With your final action, sure.
Yes.
Where'd he go?
I accidentally right-clicked, got right-clicked out the thing. When I left-click back into the program to get back control, it just left-click somewhere and just like, oh, you want it here? Okay.
It's okay. But based off of opening it, there seems to be a couple of nicks and knacks. It's mostly, it looks like jeweler's tools, but most of them are broken or shoddy. It looks like there might be some stuff that's valuable, but you'll have to assess it. But there is stuff in there.
All right. That will end my turn.
All right. Next up will be 28, 27, 22. Kaiya.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of my actions, 2 of them, to go 50 feet.
Okay.
Okay, is
laying on the floor.
the dude who's in front of me, like, is he flat-footed?
I never understood what that meant.
Basically, flat-footed is when somebody gets to jump on you. You don't see them coming. So
Okay, that's
surprised,
that's
ambushed.
a stupid way to put it because it kept popping up in all of my stuff, and I'm like, is it like off balance?
Oh wait, hold
like
on.
what?
I don't know. Pathfinder. I don't know if they kept it this way because in OG Pathfinder you couldn't sneak attack undead.
You can sneak attack undead.
Okay. I just don't know if he's flat-footed.
For the sake of what's going on, I'm going to make a call on the fly and say yes.
Okay, then I will.
You have
I'm
2
gonna
people
shoot
yelling.
My bow.
We're yelling. We are a great distraction.
It's not paying attention to you, so.
I'm a distraction. Yay!
Man, these were some impressive initiative rolls, to be honest.
Does a 16 hit?
Let me check.
To be fair, a lot of our initiatives are not +2, +3 anymore. They're like +7, +12.
Yeah, 16
Right.
does hit.
Nice. Okay, I'll damage. 7 damage.
Oh, okay.
So the way I'll describe it is she crouches into like a sneaky position and like a lizard just darts that way, rolls, and then pulls her bowstring and hits the undead across from her. It's the fastest you've seen her move and the most coordinated you've seen her move.
And it's this undead, right?
Yeah, the one in front of me. Yep, him.
Okay. Just making sure.
Very hard to see even that flashlight.
That's falling with style.
But for lingo's sake, you strided twice, you moved twice, and fired your bow.
Yes.
Awesome. And that's
the end of my turn.
All right. Next up is Kanji.
First things first is I'm going to throw my boomerang at the zombie, or whatever this dude is, way to the left of Buckethead. Okay, so what do I do here? Oh, I see. It's first attack, second attack. Okay, I see. I see this. It was giving me 3 options. It's a 14 hit.
14 does hit.
Woo! So damage. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. I don't know if
So
that'll
which
make a
one?
difference or not. The one. This one here.
Okay,
I didn't know how else to make it.
no worries.
But I'm going to strike that one with my boomerang. Then I'm going to move. "25 feet. Oh no. I clicked on the thing I didn't want to click on.
This actions tab sucks. I have no idea how to filter this to get useful stuff.
Yeah, the actions tab has a ton of shit that is just.
We can't
Start
ridiculous.
unclicking things like downtime, exploration, gear, skit. Like, just unclick things that you don't think will be useful, and then maybe.
The
I
problem
have
with
been,
Path
but it's
Builder
still like
was-
so many pages.
The problem with Path Builder, it was built for people who already understand the game and not for
Yeah.
people who are new to it.
Natural 20. I'm throwing my boomerang a second time at the same zombie. So 27.
So that -5 doesn't even matter because you critical successed. So
It also gets knocked back 10 feet straight back
holy shit.
from the boomerang's crit.
Okay,
You knock the target away from you up to 10 feet, your choice of distance. This is a forced movement.
I will be right back. If it's my turn, go ahead and skip me to the next one.
But that will be my turn, sir.
And how much damage did the second hit do?
All right, I got roll damage. Roll
Yeah, it's critical.
damage. So is critical doubled?
Critical double dice.
Double dice. Oh, okay. So 5 for the first one. No. Damage, not damage dice. Damage dice. There you go. 6. 11 total.
Nice. All right. So that brings us to. Oh, that brings us to Martle. What did he say he wanted to do?
To
Skip
move
the
his
next person.
skip to the next
We
person.
will move his initiative to last of the players.
Yeah.
So, Dagger, you're up. Or, Nick, you're up.
All right.
I knew I
So-
should have named my character cards.
Hmm.
You can move. So I will move 25, and you can use 2 actions to move 50.
How
I'll
can
give
you
the bubble.
move more than
Focus on
me?
moving.
Aren't you smaller
I
than
don't know.
me? How do you get
I'm
25 movement and I get 20?
I've
Because
got
he-
25 movement too.
He's faster than you. You're a stumpy dwarf.
Oh.
Your legs don't go as long, so you can't take as big strides.
He probably just doesn't weigh as much.
That also true.
But
That's so true.
This
Oh,
is,
in
Yeah.
fact,
this is the first 25 feet, my friend.
okay,
I made a bubble for you.
Bubble.
got you. And then, so I have 75 if I use all 3 actions to move.
To move, correct.
Beautiful.
I like the moving in this versus the other one. It lets you cross greater distances without being like, well, I ran the whole time. That's it. Bye, I'm done.
Peace.
Well, the thing is that
Actually quite
you
cool.
literally can spend 3 actions to do 3 things. Like, just, I move, I hide behind the rocks, I fire a bow. Or I move, I fire my bow, and then I hide behind the rock. Like, you can say you use cover and get more AC and more benefits, I guess is the word.
I guess I will simply use my 3 actions to move closer to everyone. So, probably position myself behind these guys.
You want to get that close?
Well, I wanted to be within range because I feel like the fighting's going to be here, and I wanted to be on this rock, but that is not within most of my range.
I gotcha. Okay.
So,
But go, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and move up.
whee! I'll just hide right there.
All right.
Is talking still a free action?
Yes, absolutely.
Then I'm going to holler to Buckethead there and say, "Soldier, hold the line up front. Don't let them pass."
Yes, please, don't let them pass.
He just continues screaming, but part of you feels like he heard you, maybe.
Sorry
That
about
was
that,
a
I'm back.
scream of him accepting.
And with
He
that,
called
we will
you a
move
burnt
straight
chicken nugget.
we will move to Martle.
Okay. That's not me. Okay. So for clarification, on any of these for spells, these little arrows, are they indicating how many actions they use?
Correct. 1 arrow, 1 action, 2 arrows.
Oh, is that
Nice.
what those mean? What about the ones that's the little like check mark arrow, like a
I think that's a reaction.
That's so cool.
action? Okay, so the number of big diamonds is how many actions it takes out of your 3. The swishies are reactions.
I don't. Yeah. So a
And
lot
I
of these spells are 2
What
actions.
about the
which
one that's like
sucks.
a empty diamond?
I
And
think
I
that's a
think
bonus action.
it's free. I think those don't work.
Oh, like free action. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
you
what
can
it
do
is.
Like
them.
release. I don't want release. You release something. You just let go of an item.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's that's a free action then. Okay.
That's
You
the
just
only free
drop-
action. Whoops.
It's a free action to drop an item that you're holding. So if you have your sword and shield, and you're like, I want to switch to my sword or my other sword, you can drop your current sword and pick up another one.
Yeah, because to put it away would take an actual action. So sometimes people are just like, I drop it.
Mm-hmm.
I just throw it on the ground and pull out my other sword. But then you have to remember to pick it back up.
See, I once tried that in a game with Sebastian, and he made the enemy pick up my weapon I dropped and beat the shit out of me with it.
I mean, that could be a thing if the enemy was close enough to pick it up, but the enemy would have to have a reason to pick it up off the ground. If the enemy already has a weapon,
He was a monk who hated me, so he definitely had a reason.
but he's a monk. Why would he pick up a weapon?
Right?
Good question, because he was a monk who could use weapons.
I know,
He
but if he was
skipped
a
out of
monk,
that particular class that where he had to register his fists as a weapon. That's
Oh
why.
no.
He was a specific type of monk that was built around just picking shit up and throwing it at you.
but those
It
kind of
was
monks,
stupid.
those kind of monks would already have stuff on them.
Yeah, I know, but he was punishing me for dropping my weapon.
Of
It
course.
wasn't like he needed it.
I was just trying to think of scenarios, but I was like, I forgot Sebastian.
This
Never mind.
Sebastian.
So I'm going to cast Phase Bolt on it.
Okay.
Phase bolt.
Assuming this one.
On the only one that's actually in a circle. Yep, that one there you just flashed
Let
on.
me do this.
You point your finger, reaches. Point your finger until, and a projectile bolt magical energy that stutters in and out of phase until it reaches the target. Make a ranged spell attack. Roll against your target's AC. Has any circumstance if the target has any circumstance bonuses to AC, such as from a shield or cover, reduce that bonus by 2 for this attack.
Oh, they ignore shields.
On a
Oh, so
success, you deal 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, piercing damage. On a critical success, the target takes double. If I'm heightened, +1, the bolt's damage increases by 1. Oh wait, no, I think the spell heightened. Never mind.
Heightened is like you get further.
Upcast.
It's just like how cantrips get stronger in 5e.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Did I hear right that they changed quickened to heightened?
I guess I'm not. Wait, what is
Heightened,
quickened?
no, heightened just means that it does more damage at higher level.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought it allowed you to cast like at a quicker pace with less actions. Is what you're saying?
Well, there's still quickened. Like sorcerers still have quickened in this, but it's
Yeah.
still called quickened.
Okay.
So that's a 21 to hit.
That hits. You almost got a critical success.
And that's just what 1d4? No.
1d4
Yeah,
plus
1d4.
spell power or something.
Yeah, plus my. Oh, that's max damage. What is my spell damage on here?
So you moved once and you're casting Phase Bolt, right?
Right. What is
Yeah,
my?
what would it determine what the plus is? Would it be based off your casting?
It's on here.
stat?
It's on here. It's 4. It's plus 4.
Ah,
So that did a total of 7 damage,
Nice.
and that has to be it.
As the bolt goes flying forward and just hits it in the side of the head, and it just goes back to brains towards Buckethead. I don't know why they're going towards Buckethead. He obviously doesn't have any.
Right.
He's just meant to die.
maybe
He's
they're hoping
fleshy.
in that big bulbous helmet there's a bunch of brains in there.
He's
The-
got flesh.
Other NPCs are finally catching up, and then all of a sudden you just hear the gentleman you're escorting just scream, "Oh my god, there's zombies!"
Oh dear God, I'm British.
You're a little late to the party, but okay.
And then Buckethead's gonna run up.
I find it kind of bullshit that
Ooh.
spells are 2 actions, but deal but much
Critical?
damage is the normal action.
Not
The reason
critical.
why is because they don't want you to be able to cast more than one spell in a round.
That's fair. That's actually fair.
Yeah, because that's spells used to take a full action in the previous iteration of the game.
So, friend Buckethead just runs up to the closest zombie near him, and you just see him go into town with his Morningstar, and the first one just smashes square into his skull. You just see it kind of cave in, and then the second wall hits him in his neck, which isn't as effective, and then the third one just like completely whiffs. Like, this person is not acting like a trained fighter,
I think he's a barbarian,
or at least he's acting like one.
Excuse
what I meant. not
you.
the class.
It's
So
almost like he's just hired help who doesn't know what the fuck he's actually doing.
all the zombies were surprised, so it goes all the way back up to the top with Diggy.
Ah,
They're no longer surprised though, right? So they're not flat-footed anymore?
Correct.
No more sneak attacks unless I'm flanking.
Well, zombies are kind of zombies, so I'm probably gonna still, unless the zombie's like going directly after you, I would still allow it.
Oh my god, I was hoping you would say that, because that made the
But-
most sense in my head.
But the big zombie, like I said, is intelligent. Not
Yeah.
see, these zombies are mindless, and that's why they're literally tagged as mindless.
Now,
So
just to make sure I understand, it still works that if I flank someone, I get sneak attack, correct?
yeah,
Perfect.
there's actually a flanking bonus in this.
Yes.
Oh, shoot, no,
As
that-
there
that
was in
circles up.
OG too. It used to give you +2 to hit, I believe.
okay. Where am I?
You are right here.
Nope. That is the mouse.
That is me. That was me
That wasn't
moving
me.
around.
I'm
Okay.
pointing
I was
my
measuring
camera
something.
is on.
So
Okay.
You are right here. You said
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, can you show
20
me
feet
20?
above?
Right here.
That's okay. First of all, I would like to rage.
Rage?
Oh.
So I get pissed off, and I'm just gonna start yelling more than usual.
You're
Hold
yelling
on.
dwarven curse words.
Yeah, there's dwarven curse words going around. Y'all hearing it? There's a bunch of shit I have to do on my end as far as AC and hit points, so I'm just gonna ignore those for
There
now.
goes
Otherwise, I get extra damage and shit. So first action is rage. Second action, who just messaged me? They can screw right
Move.
off. I am going to move twice to get that one on the right. Because what
You're
I
gonna move
have,
twice?
I'm going to move twice. What I have is sudden charge. It's one of my class features.
Oh.
I'm going to barrel straight into them with my pickaxe. If I get to the point where I have to move twice, I get a free attack. If I am within range of someone when I stop. So I'm just
Ooh,
gonna,
that's really nice.
it's like a steamroller, okay? I'm just gonna,
Because basically at the beginning of your second movement, you'd collide right into the. You're talking about this one right here, right?
the one on the right, Will you stop rotating the screen? You just stop spinning. Okay. Yes.
Right there.
That
That
one.
one?
Thank you.
The flashlight.
Yes. Yes. He kept spinning it. I'm like, wait. Yeah. So
The
so
one
I
on
get
the
a free
right, the one on the
attack.
left.
So I would
You know
like
what
to do
would
that.
kind of be cool?
Hmm.
I'll say it after you're done.
Okay. That one's gonna be with my pickaxe. Oh wait, and I get a plus because I'm raging. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that's fine.
Is sudden
Okay.
charge 2 actions?
Yes,
Okay.
but I get the free attack, so I'm technically
Yeah.
doing 4
So
things.
I'm counting your actions.
Yes, so
So
rage,
you rage, and then you sudden charge.
sudden charge, which is 2.
And then you still get to attack twice.
Nope,
As
just
a
once.
freebie.
Yeah, just once.
Oh.
She gets to move twice as a freebie and gets the attack. She basically gets 3 actions for the price of 2 actions.
So
Yes.
she could attack again if she wants to.
No, because I used an
Nope, that's
action
all.
to rage.
Oh, I thought raging was like a quick action. Sorry.
There's
It's
the
okay.
button. Oh my goodness. I was clicking on this D20 forever, and why aren't you rolling anything? No. Well, that's not doing anything, so I'm gonna go into
Feel free to
D&D.
roll however you want to roll.
Well, I don't have. Wait, do I have my dice? I don't have my dice with me right now, and it's not rolling. Just roll. Here, fine. 1D. I'm just gonna. There. Okay. That wasn't great. So that is 14.
As long, say what?
14.
14 hits.
Sweet.
These are literally mindless zombies. They are not hard to hit.
Okay, this is not as usual friendly as I would like. Okay.
It's not. Like I said,
It's really not. Okay.
Makes you double click things.
I double checked today to see which books I could get for discount, and it's not nearly as many as I want. So once
I know.
once the books go on sale, we'll get going.
Okay, so I rolled a 4 and I get a +4, so that's 8, and then I get +2 for rage, so 10 damage.
Nice.
And
Oops.
that is my turn.
Alrighty. Then that brings us to Yoshi. So I'll handle the bubble
Buble.
if whoever can.
So I'm gonna check out the chest first.
You're assessing like the items and everything.
Yeah, like, is that something I can do in one action, or would that be better to come back afterwards?
I mean, it can't. Basically, you would be assessing them one at a time, based off the top of my head.
I'll just leave it alone for now.
You pick up one item and be like, this is this. Pick up another, this is this.
That's all right. I'm gonna walk over to the zombie closest to me. Yes, that one. And then I am going to so that's one action, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna flurry of blows. So flurry of blows, I get to make 2 unarmed strikes as one action. If they both hit the same creature, I combine their damage. So an unarmed strike is just a regular fist attack. So that is D20 plus 14. That's a 21 to hit, and then the second punch is a 28 to hit.
the 28 to hit is actually a critical success.
So that means
The
'cause I
first
do
one's a
2
regular
hits.
punch, and the second one's a critical hit.
Okay. So just do it this way. So that's 2d6 plus 3. So the regular hit is 8 damage,
All right.
and then the critical is going to be 18 damage.
How do you want him to disappear?
Heck yes.
I'm gonna like, as I'm like walking up to him, I'm like warming up my punches, and then I get to him, and I just do a quick 1-2.
And so, when you thrust your second punch, your fist just tears right through his torso completely, and it just kind of goes
Ew, I'm gonna be cleaning dead out of my gloves for weeks.
as it just kind of goes limp and falls over.
If you just have
And
bandages on
then
your hands, throw them out.
have hand wraps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna need new ones, bud. We'll get you some new ones.
I
it's
spent
fine.
100. I spent 100 gold on these ones. I'm not getting new ones.
Spend 100 gold again. Not worth the undead gunk.
And then I will move my remaining 20 feet towards the next zombie.
Which way?
Victim.
Let me make a bubble. Hang on. Sorry.
Just towards that one that Diggy's fighting. So 25 feet towards Diggy.
Thank you.
Isn't his name Digbert?
Digbert.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah,
said to
Digbert.
call her Diggy.
Because no one was.
Plus,
Oh, I
he
missed
also-
They couldn't remember what to call me, so I'm
Yoshi
like,
and
it's just
Diggy
Diggy.
also go back.
And that's the end of your turn?
Diggy Smalls.
Yes.
Diggy Smalls.
Kaiya, you're up. Kanji, you're next.
Okay, I'm. Did someone kill this zombie I'd aimed for before?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Yoshi just put his fist through the...
Yoshi walked up, punched him twice, and moved on.
So, given your decently high occult roll,
Uh-huh.
and you had proficiency in that, right?
Yes.
There's a chance that that zombie might get back up. Just warning.
A chance. How?
Because it's a zombie.
What do you mean? Does it need to be set on fire?
Possible.
Well, you know what?
You know that there's been stories about zombies that looked like they were down, but they kind of weren't, and they got back up.
They
Okay,
kinda
well, that was
were.
one action.
Quick question, Josh.
Yeah, what's up?
When everyone rolled earlier, I had rolled my occultism, but I only got a 12.
Okay.
Would I have known that about the zombies coming back up, or was that only the same 16 that everyone needed?
This would be based off of how successful you were in assessing the zombies. So one would have been for initiative, and one would have been for. So is the 12 that you rolled for initiative, or was the 12 that you rolled for assessing the zombies?
It was assessing the zombies. Earlier, someone wanted to assess them, so everyone rolled, but I wasn't. I didn't say I rolled, but I did.
Gotcha.
With my occultism.
But yeah, let me double check. Shambler.
Hey,
Their
curiously,
recall knowledge is 13, so you missed it by 1, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine.
if I take 2 actions to move next to it, can I take out my torch and flint and steel and light it on fire? For
As
my
a
last
third-
action?
As a
Like,
third
light
action?
the torch, not the zombie. As a third action.
I believe interact with object is still a free action. I believe. As long as you still have kind of a free hand to mess with.
I could drop my bow next to it. Not that attached to it. Hold on, I'm gonna just look this up real quick. It doesn't say what type of action it is. Oh, wait. Wait, I think interact takes 2? If I know that symbol right? Hold on. Actions. No, it takes 1. An interact is 1 action.
I'm pretty sure interact, because when I was reading about it, to pull an item out of your pack is an action, and to use it as an action, and both of them are considered interact with object.
You know what? Then I'm just gonna... I changed my mind. We'll worry about lighting it on fire after. I was like here, and I'm going to shoot that zombie across the way.
Die, zombie! This one?
Yes. And does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Okay, and with sneak attack, the damage is 5.
Alright. Whoops. As an arrow flies forward and just hits it in the shoulder, and it just doesn't even turn to look at you. It just keeps going towards Buckethead.
As a free action, I will call out, somebody set these corpses on fire.
Oh, okay.
Little busy.
When you
Hey, there's 3 somebodies behind us.
When you scream that, the big zombie looks at you. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Kanji, you're up. Martle, you're next.
I will hide behind you.
I'm going to throw my boomerang one more time at that guy over there.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, natural 20. 27.
My god. Well, that would have been a critical success even without the natural 20. But yeah, critical success.
Well, I rolled a 9 for damage, so 18.
How you want this one to go down?
I just want the boomerang to just go right through the little bit of what neck he has. Just lob the head off.
And as the head goes off, it's like kind of reaching out. As the head goes off, it just falls forward, like right onto its chest, as the head kind of rolls backwards.
Gross.
And then I'm going to move 25 feet forward towards that zombie right there.
Okay. I can do bubbles for you, Paul.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're next to Bucket.
Am I within range to strike him with a sword?
Yeah, but I believe you will do it at a -5 penalty.
So
That
when
is all right, I will try it anyway.
Are you trying to hit Bucket?
Okay.
No, not Bucket.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to hit the zombie.
That's how I heard it at first too. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm with that. Okay, we're
I
just
was
taking
about
out
to
the
be
problem.
like, it's a bit late to hit him.
We're just taking out the problem. Okay, he's already. I mean,
Please
he's already
don't,
a
because
problem.
he's the only thing stopping that big zombie from coming after me.
Maybe.
Then -5.
Yeah, whatever you roll, -5.
Rolled a 19, so
14 still hits.
13 damage of slashing.
Holy shit. How do you want this one to go down?
I'm going to kind of at a downward slant, just take my katana, just right through the mid range, and then just with a flash, just sheathe the sword back up and just kind of look up at Buckethead with this look like, you really couldn't wait and be quiet, huh?
Is this dude getting cut in half?
Yes.
Awesome. You just, as your sword goes through, you just see him just fall apart into 2 pieces. And when after you say it, he goes, "That was mine! I was killing that one! How dare you steal it from me?"
I'm going to point at the others that's around. There's plenty to pick from.
But you picked his.
Right? Rude.
He goes back to his battle stance and getting ready to sprint again. Is that the end of Kanji's turn?
Yes, sir.
Martle, you're up. See how fast these turns go? This is so much better.
Yep. I have got to take 2 turns a session.
Sometimes there are sessions where you only get to go once.
That's at least 1.5 more turns than normal.
Right.
I actually do enjoy this a lot, to be honest.
Just 3, and when you guys get used to it, it'll just be bam, 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 bam.
Mm-hmm.
Move,
Can you
move.
put up for 30 feet, please?
Say what?
Can you put the bubble up for 30 feet?
Yeah.
Thank you. Does that put me? Alright, so that one's dead, that one's dead, and by dead I mean not really dead.
Someone else get the fire.
Yeah, you guys really need to start burning these things or they won't be dead
Oh, wait.
long.
That
Have
one.
fire.
I'm working on that one.
Am I the only one who
Oh.
fucking bought flint and steel and torches?
No,
I don't know how
No.
many people have bought anything.
I bought
I've
flint and
got-
steel.
I went shopping.
I have, from years of playing old school D&D, bed rope, flint and steel, rope, torches, chalk, ration, soap, water skins, spyglass, a whistle, some
Someone-
handcuffs, cookware,
You know they come in
tents.
kits,
I have all
right?
the shit no one ever buys.
You know they
Yeah,
come
I
in
bought the
kits.
kits.
Like I'm not going
I
through.
bought the starter kit.
Yeah. That's why I
didn't
wanted to know the
realize
gold
kids were there
amount.
until after I've already had my backpacks filled. And
Of course
what's the
you
point of
did.
that now?
Right.
The one thing I can say Path Builder was nice for is it kept track of my gold and just automatically subtracted everything for me.
Oh yeah,
was
the things
nice.
at the top, how much you've spent in the shops and everything. Like, here's how much you've spent so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been nice. That's why I wanted to know like how much gold for supplies, because then it's like, okay, if you shop all at once, then it's just so much easier. But yeah, it's all right. Continue. Get them.
Yeah.
Alright.
So is that 2 strides?
No, that was just one.
Wow, you can move 30 feet in one go?
That's what it says.
Got long legs.
25.
So
You stole the extra 5 from her and gave them to yourself. Now she has 20 and you have 30.
I'm gonna try and burn it then.
Stole
Okay.
it.
So I'm gonna pull out some flint and steel and then burn it.
Are you just trying to ignite its own clothes on fire, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
I
give
mean,
me your...
flesh burns easily.
Depending.
These guys, I'm sure.
That's a medically speaking, depending.
Dead flesh is pretty flammable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Is this snow? They might be wet.
But give me your best survival check real quick.
Their skin is so dry. They don't moisturize.
That would have been really good, but it's not. 14. You know what? Screw it. I'll use a hero point.
Skin again.
I was about to say, you only got 30 minutes left.
Yep.
A lot better. 19.
But, yep, you managed to get stuff going, and then you managed to pull together some of the clothing. Like, you start ripping off pieces of its own clothing to kind of pile together to kind of centralize it, and then it gets going and lights up. Oh, thank you, Bubba.
So was that an action?
Correct. So you moved, you lit him on fire.
Okay. I guess I'll just start making my way over to the next one.
Making my way over to the next zombie.
Wait,
that's over
did
there.
you use
Ah.
flint and steel to light that?
Yep.
I don't want to be a buzzkill, but did you read?
You're a tattletale.
Okay. Never mind.
Thanks.
Sorry. Nope, we're good. Said nothing.
Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye.
Okay, who's next?
Guess I'm gonna go here. And that's my last action. Is it an action to raise your shield?
Yes,
Oh, well, never mind then.
because it gives you more AC.
Oh no, my page is it's getting back at me for saying things out loud.
So next is Nick.
Alright.
Nearly headless.
Yep.
Let me see.
Working on finishing that off.
Book or movie?
No, I mean just finishing cutting his head off. We're just working on it.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the book when I said that.
Okay. So So I will go ahead and for my first action, I'm going to use Reach Spell, which is one of my wizard feats,
Okay.
which increases my range by 30 feet on my range spells. And then you'll watch as Nicodemus snaps his finger and points to the zombie over here. And he's going to cast Ignition.
Oh, thank you.
So he begins to smolder, and I have to make a spell attack roll against the target's AC.
Seeing as that he's dead, like
Mm-hmm.
more dead than he was before, I'd say it just passes. He just lights on
Beautiful.
fire.
All right.
Gotta tell
Do
you-
you want damage or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Your name sounds suspiciously like your dad is a demon.
It's not. Don't worry.
Don't worry
He's
about
a
it.
wizard, Harry.
Don't worry
He's
about
a
it.
fine gentleman in the Ratfolk community, but that is all three of my actions.
All right.
So don't worry, guys. You want fire? I got fire.
Thank you.
Good
You
job.
want fire? I got your fire.
Does the big thing look at him when he says that?
Tattletale.
Damn it.
You get fire. You get fire.
Everybody
Everybody here
gets
gets
fired.
fire.
It's one of the first tricks I've learned.
How to catch corpses on fire.
Nice.
One of the first tricks I learned. Arson.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna put some fires on these so they're burning.
let's add some nice, pretty little fires over here, huh?
All right, that
Don't
brings
need the
us
furnace.
to. Man, we're still gonna have time to go through another round. Our scribe person you're escorting hides behind the rock.
Good
The
job.
wizard stays with him,
Good.
and the Raven lady blasts this one right here. 19. That is a critical success.
Zombies on fire.
As the one in front of Diggy goes down.
Hey!
Now it's the or wait. It's our friend's turn here.
No.
Alright, let's see if our friend can make it.
Please
Nope,
don't.
not in one go.
Thank goodness.
Go,
Nope.
Buckethead, go.
He just sprints up to the large zombie, which immediately acknowledges him, taking his eyes off of Kaiya. And just, as he goes to bring down a powerful swing, the zombie just leans back and dodges it.
Oh, that's...
Eh.
I like that.
And that brings us to the zombies. Zombies have slow, so they only get 2 actions instead of 3.
That sucks.
It sucks that zombies get less actions.
I mean, it sucks for them.
Ooh, that is an 18 to hit Yoshi, which altogether is +7, so that's 25 total.
Oh, that's a hit.
Oh yeah, I should have
What's your
just...
I have an AC of 19.
Okay, so it wasn't a critical success. All right, and it does. Nope, that's not what I want to do. It does 1d6 plus 3. It does 3 damage plus 3, so it does 6 points of damage, and you are grabbed. So it
Okay.
reaches onto
I
you.
accept.
It reaches onto you, and the first one kind of cuts, its fingernails kind of cut into your scales, and it reaches again and has it with both of its hands, and it's like trying to bite at you, but you're keeping it away for the most part. How far?
Can I speak as a free action on its turn, even though it won't
Yeah,
understand me?
you can free action speak on any turn. You just gotta keep it within 6 seconds.
the joke here is that you're not holding on to me. You're now trapped here with me.
Now it's the big one's turn.
Funny joke.
Oh, Buckethead.
He's gonna die.
Holy shit.
My bucket to mother.
That is a critical success.
Oh, ye buckethead. If only we knew your real name.
Okay.
Now we're just gonna have to put buckethead on the tombstone.
It's a D12 plus 5. So Buckethead takes 8 points of damage as his head is completely just the zombie does a wide haymaker, and Buckethead kind of peeks up behind his shield to see what's going on, and his head just comes clean off.
Yeah, that's about right.
Oh god.
You just hear the clanking of his head and helmet bouncing
Yeah, it was bucket.
bouncing along the ground.
You joked about it, Paul, but
Wonder if I can wear his armor.
You guys are
Glad that's
so
what you're worried about.
morbid. He just died in front of us.
Yeah, it's pretty bloody. Diggy, you're up. But the last 18 minutes we got.
Hi. Wow. That changed quickly. So,
Followed by Yoshi.
so this dude right in front of me he's down. This dude below, like,
Mhm.
that,
He's down.
okay.
He like did.
Show me 20 feet, please.
show me 20.
Will do.
Let's see 10
No.
pairs of feet pop out. Yep, there's 20 feet.
Give or take. Zoom out.
Does that count as being able to reach the guy to the west? Or would I need to double move?
Which one?
The one to the west.
Oh, you need a double move to get to the one going after Kanji.
Okay.
You can get the one that's attacking Yoshi.
Yeah, but that's the only one
You don't have
there,
to
and
worry
there's
about Yoshi.
there's people behind me. He's got it covered. I would like to do my super speedy running charge. I do that.
So you want to
Pickaxe.
see 40 feet?
Nope, I don't need it. Wait, is that one in front of him on the ground or upright? Because when you spin,
Down.
okay, he's down.
Down.
Sure, yeah, I do that
Yeah.
one.
So you can go to the other one though.
Well, no, stop, zoom, back up, zoom out, please. I want to see where the others are. Any
Wait.
more goblins, please? Any more? Is that it?
They're undead,
So-
not goblin.
There's
Oh,
this one
right.
There's that one, that
This
one,
And that one.
and this one.
and yeah.
And
that seems
which
to be
one?
it.
Where was the third one? I didn't
I don't
see
know what-
him.
The big
I
one.
think that's the big
Oh,
one.
okay. All right.
So there's the one
Um,
to the left, one to the right, and then Big Boy.
Hey, Kenji.
Now, I have a question on this as well. So, can I cut up my movements into two? Like, what if I want to move,
You can move
like...
3 times.
Up to 3 times.
Instead of being the old way where your movement can be divided however you want, when you select to move, you move as much as you want 20 feet.
Ugh.
So it's still just 20 feet, but it's still an action. So even if you move 5, it sounds like it's still an action.
Yeah, I don't like
Correct.
that. Can you... Where did my thingy go? Can you show me... Here it is, 40.
Well, you want 40 feet?
Yeah. Shit. Okay, so that isn't close enough to attack the big boy, right?
No.
Nope.
And how far away is big boy from the small zombie undead?
Yeah, you, bigger boy.
About 35 feet, 30-ish feet.
Wow, that is just ruining all of my plans. Okay.
Oh, he might be getting closer on his turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, he kind of has movement now.
yeah, he does. So I would like to bum rush that dude to the west there, please. And let me see, that is, I'm just gonna roll it like this again. Okay, that could have been worse. So 18 to hit.
That hits?
Okay. And let me see. This. And that one is a 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 9 damage.
Alright.
And I'm gonna do it again. And I do see where it has
So
the
whenever you roll, -5.
yeah. If you move your mouse over the hit thing, it says attack 1 is plus this, attack 2 would be plus this because it's -5. So I see that.
Yeah, I had to figure out while I was looking at that screen, like, why is it giving me 3 options? But
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, it's all 3 actions right there. Okay.
Okay, so that one is a 12 to hit.
Which is exactly what you needed.
Whew, okay. Sweet. Ooh, nice damage. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 damage.
How do you want this one to go down?
So I want to like go up and like charge and swing and hit him, and it kind of gets stuck in him a little bit. So I suck it out, but he's just still like there. And the next time I get him right in the eye. And when I try and take out the pickaxe, it gets his whole like. Bleh.
It just goes through the eye socket, like all the way down the neck into the collarbone.
Yeah, let's do that.
Now it's completely stuck, as you just have this dangling cadaver on your pickaxe that it's almost like a flag. Like, oh. So,
yeah. Just trying to get it off of it and it's just waving around. Yeah, and that is me. So, yep.
All right, Yoshi, you're up. Kaiya, you're next.
I'm going to escape the grapple. And my understanding of things is I get to use my attack modifier instead of anything else. So the understanding I have is that I can use acrobatics or athletics check instead of using my attack modifier if I choose, but I'm going to use my attack modifier because, that's a plus 14.
Dang.
Okay.
How was your attack modifier?
So that's a 20.
He's a monk.
Because I have a plus 13 base, and then I have my hand wrap that gives me a plus 1.
How the hell do you have a
so
plus
that's a 26.
13?
Right?
No plus strength.
Monk feats. All right, let me read this.
So that's
and
a
nothing but
26.
But we only get 1 feat. We're level 1.
Yeah, but you get skill feats too. And heritage.
All mine
So
gives
that's
me
a
is
26 to escape.
walking on rocks.
Sure, so I don't have a plus 14.
I have a plus 10.
That's not bad.
I have plus 7.
I get 7.
But yes, you do break free.
For my second action, I will enter Tiger Stance. And then I will make a unarmed Tiger Claw attack at the same person.
Jesus.
So that's that there. That is a 24 to hit.
Which is a critical success.
So that is critical. and that's 32 total damage.
My God.
Oh, and they have bleed damage.
Not anymore, does it? How do you want
Apparently
this one to
monks
go
are
down?
crazy.
How does a zombie bleed?
I'm
There
just gonna
are
be like,
button zombies.
I'm gonna be like, I warned you, and I'm just gonna punch it, and like, I'm gonna lock up like Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan, and then just bam.
As a tiger
Hole in the
claw
chest.
is when you hold your fingers like this, and it actually makes your fingers really hard, and you just kind of just like you just have 5 stroke marks, like literally ripping off the front half, like basically all the bones and all the flesh that was in the front half of its torso is just ripped onto the floor as the zombie just falls apart from there on.
I'm okay with this. It shouldn't have come after me.
Is that the end of your turn?
That will end my turn.
So that brings us to Kaiya.
You burning things?
Well, the one next to me is on fire. I'll move here. One action. And then I'm just gonna do a little measurement. Perfect. I'm gonna shoot it with my bow.
Okay.
And is it flat-footed?
The big zombie? No.
Okay, just double checking.
He's got the foot insert, so he's got the nice arch support and everything. So.
Does a 12 hit him? Does a 12 hit him?
It does not.
Okay, I'm gonna hero point to reroll.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
Can I give
So
her
as
my
the arrow
hero point?
flies forward, as the arrow flies forward, it does hit him in the arm, but he just reaches over and pulls it out and snaps it and then drops it on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna try to attack him again.
Are we allowed to
Okay.
give hero points to someone
Does
else?
does an 11 hit him?
It does not.
Josh,
I'm gonna
Why
huff
you
out
try
in
shooting
frustration.
me,
are we allowed to give hero points to someone else to reroll?
No, you are not allowed to give hero points to other people.
Dang, I don't need mine.
That's what I need to do.
Then my turn.
All right. Next is
Kanji.
No, what am I doing? Next is Martle. No,
We're just
Kanji.
not burning bodies anymore?
Kanji the Martle.
You should probably still burn bodies.
We're not burning bodies?
Because she was attacking. Who's in charge of burning?
I don't know. I guess
I
I
don't know.
am.
This thing's kind of dangerous.
Wait, are these?
So is the rest of them getting up?
Right? Why was that one on fire? Oh.
Well, this one's on fire because
Oh,
Kaiya lit it on fire. Or because you lit it. Or wait, who lit this one on fire? No, Kaiya lit that one on fire. No, damn it.
No.
I did not.
Martle
These names are
lit
gonna
that one
kill
on
you.
fire,
Right.
No.
And then Nick lit the other one on fire. So Martle and Nick lit them on fire.
Okay, because I'm like,
Gosh,
Wait,
I thought I
how's-
bought 50 arrows. Bought 50 bundles of 10 arrows.
My God.
Christ.
you
I'm
must
gonna
be
move
wait.
25 feet.
How much is your bulk?
I mean, you'll have 500 arrows you'll never run out of.
I'm a firm believer that games like this shouldn't use ammo in the first place unless they're special.
Right.
I'm gonna
Me too.
throw my
Very
boomerang
annoying.
at the big guy.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
18 hits.
Take this. 6 points of damage. I'm also going to go ahead and spend my next action to raise my shield up in the air.
Plus 2.
And I'm going to attempt to use intimidation to force his attention to me.
Did you move?
I moved 25 feet.
So that's already 3. You moved, you attacked, and you raised your shield.
All right.
So is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
And yeah, but that is a thing though. You can try and use your skills to kind of goad people to come after you, but that will be an action. All right. After Kanji is Martle, then Nick. And that's probably where we'll stop for the night.
Martle.
I'm looking.
Martle the turtle.
Shut
Trying
up
to figure out how
and
this
looking.
spell works.
How do you know how many spell slots you have?
That's a damn good question, because boy, let me know when you find out.
That's
All
a
right,
good question.
Google. How
I
does
cannot
one?
find anywhere on here that says
Until
about
we
freaking spell slots.
until we can use Nexus, which kind of helps us out, there's going to be a lot of studying to this, and I'm sorry.
It's fine. I was like, I'm looking. I'm like, I have nowhere here that tells me how many spell slots I have.
Yeah, right.
I pulled it up though. I have one, so that's great.
Well, we're level 1. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
expect much.
But that's what I had to pull. But it's like it should be on there somewhere.
Oops.
Wait, what class are you, Mikey?
Oh,
Which-
which I'm looking now.
From one I have pulled up, it's one, and I also have a witch focus.
To
thing.
me, it says you have 2 level 1 spells
Really?
and 5 cantrips.
That's
Hold
how
on,
many
I
I have
I
prepared.
found that same thing.
That's how many I have prepared. Not, that's not how many spell slots I have though. Unless there's no spell slots in the game, I don't understand.
Are spell slots like
Some
the spells you can
classes
cast? Like you
don't
can
have
only
them.
can you only cast the same spell once? It's like, oh, you cast
Once a
this,
day?
and that's the slot it takes up.
You got me, Chief. It's
I don't know,
not
I'm
saying
reading. You
any
keep
of that
going.
in here.
So, hold on.
Okay.
At first level, you can prepare up to 2 first level spells and 5 cantrips each morning from the spells your familiar knows.
Right.
Prepared spells
Prepare.
remain available to you until you cast them or until you prepare again.
So
The
it's
number
once
of
a
spells
day.
you can prepare is called your spell slots.
So
So
it
you,
is.
you get those 2
So
spells
you get
per day.
2 first
So I
level
can
spells
cast-
per day.
Okay. So essentially, I can cast both my spells once a day. Okay.
Yeah,
That's what it
Gotcha.
looks like.
but you have to prepare them. So you have to prepare which spells per slot.
Yeah. They're prepared at the. I have 2 spells prepared already.
Perfect.
I had no idea.
I was trying to
about
find
spell
that
slots,
too.
but that
So yeah.
makes- That's kind of shit.
I looked up the class and read under the class thing.
Yeah, once a day is
Time's running out. Let's
Well,
go.
once a rest.
Let's go.
once a rest. Okay. Okay, I'm just. I'll just burn this spot.
Are you just lighting on fire again with a flint?
Yeah. I
You
think
don't even have to roll again.
Oh, okay. Then that was
Sure.
move and action.
So you have one more action to do something.
Oh, move. Actually, I didn't move a full 30 feet.
That doesn't matter.
You can't
moved it
split
all.
Right. But that's what Robyn was saying. When you
Yep.
move,
That's your move, no matter
that's
how
your
far you go.
Mhm.
So even if I use 5, continue to use the
Correct.
20, it's still.
You can't.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is just beyond. dumb.
Right. Thank
yeah,
you.
they don't allow you to split your action.
That is just
They
stupid.
did make it though. There is some. Kachina will know it from Pathfinder 1. There's also a step that you can do that opportunity.
5-foot step.
Yay. Don't worry
sidestepping.
Yay.
But basically,
Okay. I'll
because
just stay right here.
you can move 3 times, they had to make it so that you couldn't do 2 crazy shenanigans.
That's it.
Alright.
I'm done.
Shenanigans.
Nick, you're up. Wrap it up. Like,
All right. Quick question. Hero points, could you use hero points for... You can't use it for another action, right? It's just for rerolls and...
rerolls and picking yourself up. There's one more thing, but it's rerolls and picking yourself up from 0.
Oh, right.
And
Until
specifically, only if you re-roll, you have to take the new roll no matter what.
Okay.
I'm seeing some people say the only case you can split a movement action is when it's something that does not change your momentum, such as opening a door and walking through it.
Hmm.
So instead of going to the door, stopping, opening it, and going through and using 3 actions.
But that's how you
So
go
if the
through a
door was
doorway,
unlocked-
though. That's how you go through a doorway. You have to
Yeah,
stop.
So if the door is unlocked, the action is still to open it, but if it's 10 feet to the door and you want to use all 20 feet, you can still do that because your
Okay.
momentum does not stop to open the door.
That makes perfect sense to me.
Well,
But since Mikey ran up to the thing and then lit it on fire, he actually stopped, knelt down, and lit it on fire.
Mm-hmm. Makes
Yeah.
sense. Come on, Rat, let's get going.
so, Nicodemus will say, "Friends, I don't recommend getting near the big one. I feel bad for Buckethead. And I'm going to use my first action for reach spell, and then you watch as he whispers some words and pulls out his little walking staff and tap it on the ground, and he's going to cast grease best he can around the feet of the big guy. So
Oh,
it's
we're totally doing this before
Oh, heck yeah.
before I end
so it's 4 5-foot squares, right? I just want to put it around him.
Wait,
So-
wait. It's now 4 5-foot squares?
Hmm.
They don't do a radius anymore? What the fuck?
It's 4 contiguous 5-foot squares. It's like 5. It's 4
So
touching 5-foot
basically,
squares.
it's a 10-foot sphere.
Yeah, that is 10-foot sphere centered on an area. It makes a lot more sense. In my
It does,
opinion.
but you could also, that means you could do 4 continuous squares, so it can do
In
a
a
line.
line.
Yeah, like it
True.
basically
do,
means you can
like-
do it in a line.
You could do
Yeah.
little shapes.
But you
It
can
gives them more
also target the
customization.
object.
Yeah.
Josh,
So-
didn't you
You can
change the
target the
colors of
object
the
of one
bubbles
bulk or
one
less.
time? Because
I just changed the color of this one.
okay, I was
We
gonna say.
can't. He can.
Ah,
And you watch as the ground below him starts to bubble as a dark grease goes around.
The zombie looks around it in confusion.
He needs to succeed a reflex save.
Standing still?
Or an acrobatics check. Yeah, so all solid ground in the area is covered with grease. Each creature standing on the greasy surface must succeed a reflex save or an acrobatics check against my spell DC, which is 17.
13. Oh, damn. It rolled a 13.
Well,
I like how it has Dex -3, but it has Reflex +3.
That's
So it
weird.
failed.
And he falls prone.
Nice.
Does anyone have any fire?
You just see it kind of like try to hold itself up like it's on ice, and then it just
I
falls
do have
back.
fire.
Get him.
Set it on fire.
I say
Yeah,
stack
I
the
have-
bodies on top.
Here, the Raven Lady just yelled out, "I got it!"
Oh yes.
You sure? You're so far away. I don't even know where you are. Where are you?
I say, where were you? What were you even
She
doing?
cast fireball.
She helped kill one.
Oh, there
You
she
see
is. I couldn't find
Oh,
her.
there she is. Okay,
Okay.
I was like, so far I see thing 1 and thing 2 over here doing nothing.
They're not
Raven Lady
combat
has been nice
classes.
to you and been very helpful.
You're right. Okay.
But are
so
you doing
mean,
what,
Mikey.
is that your turn, or is your
That is
are you
my
doing
entire
something?
turn.
So then she's going to move up a little bit closer, and you see her make the fire on her finger and fire it forward, and the whole thing just lights up.
There you go.
Yes.
Nice.
I was gonna
Wait,
see.
are alignments not a thing anymore?
They are.
Where
Mine.
the hell do we put our alignment in?
It's over in details.
Oh.
Because some of the feats are only available to certain alignments. Like when I was making
Yeah.
Mira, all of mine were, you have to be a good alignment to use this. Okay.
All right,
I swear
Yeah.
I am one of those.
that actually did a lot of damage.
I was gonna say I didn't know if we could wait until my turn to do that, but
But it is going to get up.
good luck. It's
No, it's
slippery.
Not anymore. It's not.
Aw.
Now it's very warm.
Good job, Feathers.
It is on fire,
Oh.
and it's going right towards you.
Oh.
Don't worry, his shield's up. He'll
your-
be fine.
AC?
20.
That's plus 11. So I got a 28.
Oh god.
It hits you for 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Now, does that go directly to the shield? Because the shield has hit points now.
Your shield does not have hit points. I will keep that in mind if your shield gets hit by something worth actually breaking it. But you take 8 points of damage and it sends you back 5 feet. But you also take some fire damage.
Setting it on fire was a bad idea.
Oh no, I thought it was pretty cool.
I liked it.
It was cool.
Fire damage did a lot of it. You take 2 extra points of fire damage, Paul.
It's okay, and he's still burning.
So that's 10 points of damage. It's on fire. It does take another 2 points of damage because it's on fire.
And for
Nice.
about a minute, we should have a flame.
And that is the end of the round and the end of tonight's session.
Ooh.
Okay, so not as user friendly as we're used to, but that went so much quicker. Like, oh my gosh.
Well, I said the user friendliness also will probably drastically improve when we can use Nexus, which is
Nexus looks a lot like D&D Beyond.
because
the
it's
problem
made
is the
by
books
the
cost
people
more.
The Nexus is made by the people who made D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Yes. But see, that's why I wanted you to keep the money from the cat head and stuff, because I looked at the books and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's up there. But like I said, as soon as everything goes on sale, I'll grab it all and it'll be there for us to use.
Yay.
But other than that, my friends,
Whew.
thank you all for coming. I hope it wasn't that bad. I hope you had fun.
No,
I
it
had
went so
fun.
much faster.
It was
I
good.
like this system.
That was great.
For this week, I would just brush up on your class. I would double check the stuff that you bought from the store.
Whoops.
I
Okay.
did link in general chat the witch and wizard link from.
Yeah, from what
Cool.
I'm reading, people should just stop using cantrips.
Oh.
It's not worth it early game.
Oh.
And that
Stop
site
using
can get you
cantrips?
all of the rules. So, like, if your class didn't get linked specifically, then you can
Yeah.
find it there as well.
But
So-
stop using cantrips?
It's more like you're pretty much heavily punished for wanting to use cantrips.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Because they take 2 actions, and it makes sense, especially in the later levels, because things that require checks, you're pretty much chaining them on top of each other, and it can be ridiculous. But in a damage sense, you're useless with that.
I
Okay.
might homebrew that cantrips are just one action, but they
You-
suffer the same kind of penalties as
I mean,
action.
people tried that too, but there's so many ways around it. Like, it's a lot. I looked into it, and people are heavily suggesting you do not do it.
Mm-hmm.
I killed Buckethead. Oh, you guys got Buckethead killed.
He
You
got
got himself
himself. Thank you. Yes.
You
I
guys
still
let
have some money. I'm going to get a weapon.
Yeah. Now that you know, it's like
I didn't spend all my money.
But and it's fine because, like I said, we're still learning. But feel free. You guys had 300 gold to start with. If there's anything that you missed, just make sure you go over your
I
sheet.
spent all
I'm gonna fix my
300
arrows.
gold.
Oh, good.
Anyways.
I did double check my weapons, and I figured out that my weapons were set up for when we were level 5, and when we went down to level 1, the weapons didn't adjust.
Oh.
So that's there.
Yeah.
That has been updated now, so moving forward, it's fixed.
Meh, they would just
but yeah,
zombies
so-
anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But
So that'll probably mean, like, if we go up to level 5, I'll probably have to adjust them again. But semantics.
just as a heads up, if all
We're gonna
goes
be level 2
well,
when we beat this guy.
if all goes well, when you finish this encounter, you'll be level 2.
Nice.
Woo.
Woo.
All right, everyone.
Sweet.
Have a
That's
good night.
Have a good night.
All right, bye everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Snowballs.
Fare thee